Hello, loves. How are you doing? So I just thought I'd hop on and do a very quick video to show you proof number 2 with the shiny cover. Can you see the difference between the shiny and the matte? Shiny, shiny. The glossy cover makes the colours pop more. I like it. I prefer it. I do prefer it. And the text inside is better as well. I'm much happier with it. But the eagle-eyed among you will spot sticky bits paper. I found mistakes, more mistakes. Ugh. So this is part of the self-publishing journey. You check your book, you check it again, you get it edited, your editor checks it, you check it again, and you still find stuff. Stuff still gets found. C'est la vie. There's less than this time. There's only 5 this time, so I'm not too bothered. Just a little bit disappointed because I really wanted to be able to say yes, everything's fine, and release the paperback this week, and yay, confetti cannons and balloons and what have you. But no, we've got more mistakes to figure out. And as I think I might have said on my previous video, with the paperback version, the Kindle version is not such a big deal because the layout of that really depends on how the reader sets their settings. So it's much more fluid and it's much less likely to look weird. And if it does, it's because of their settings. There's nothing you can do to make it look the same on everyone's screen, because it won't. It depends on the size of the font, the type of the font, all that jazz, what e-reader they're reading it on. But with the paperback, every single change you make has the potential to change the layout. And when I used to do my formatting in Word, that's exactly what used to happen. Every change that you made, 56 other things would go wrong, completely unrelated to the change that you made. Fortunately, with the software I'm now using, which is called Atticus, that doesn't happen quite so much, but there are a couple of weirdlies, a couple of issues with the software. It does some weird things sometimes, which was really annoying this afternoon because it took me about an hour to get a clean copy that was correct. I need to get in touch with Atticus and just let them know that it's happening. I don't know why it's happening. There was a thing where it didn't show the page numbers, but I realised that was because I was trying to export the PDF before it calculated the page count. So that was my fault. This other issue, I mean, if you really want to know, ask me and I'll tell you. It's just a weird one, and it's a small thing, but it's a noticeable thing with the titles. So what I kept doing to start with was I'd notice in the exported PDF, then go back into the document, check it. No, the document looks fine. Let's have a look in the preview. No, that looks fine. Okay, weird. Let's export it again. Okay, it's fine in the next PDF, but then something else would have gone wrong. Wait, what? Eventually, after exporting 3 different PDFs, I checked in the preview of Atticus to make sure every single thing that could possibly go wrong wasn't. And I think we've got a clean copy, fingers crossed. But because there are potential issues, it means I've put the release date of the book back a little bit. I put it back to the 14th. And the only reason I've done that is because you can only edit the manuscript up to, I think it's 4 days before the release date. So if the book arrives and there is something excuse me, that I've missed on previewing the PDF and also previewing it in KDP, then that mistake will be in the released book. And I don't want that to be the case. So excuse me, I've got to have a bit of water. Oh, got a thing in my throat. So I've put the release date back. I hope, as I did when I ordered this one, that when it arrives, it'll be perfect and I'll just be able to release it straight away. But we shall wait and see. But what I'm going to do, because as you can see, the proof copies have this gorgeous not for resale thing plastered across it. The issues are probably going to be minor issues like these ones. This was a missing full stop. Can't believe I didn't see it before. And it's that I don't, it's but it was it is, so it should have had an apostrophe and it didn't. I can't believe I missed that one. There was, what else was there in this one? Just where the footnote number was made it look like there was a space between that and the full stop, and I didn't like it. That one, that's the it's horrifying. Oh, and that was where I'd gone from talking about one thing to talking about another thing without any kind of link text at all. And I hadn't noticed it before, and it must have been like that the whole time, but it jarred this time. So there you go. Because they're quite minor issues, what I'm thinking is if I order 4 or 5 author copies, worst case scenario is that I get to keep one imperfect copy. I can use a couple of the other imperfect copies as show books. If I've got them somewhere on show, and can say, look, you can buy this lovely book, but don't have this one. Order a different one off me with the corrected stuff. And also I can say it's a limited edition with a full stop where there should not be a full stop. And also, if it's like those 5, I doubt anyone else would have noticed or cared. Somebody might have noticed the it's, because it would bug anyone who's a bit of a grammar nerd. But the other stuff, I'm not sure anyone would have noticed. So we'll see if we can get away with it. But because I'm only ordering 4 or 5 author copies, it just means if there is a problem, I'm not trying to get rid of loads of copies with a mistake that I know about, which no one else will care about. But if I know about it, it's going to bother me. So, yeah, limited edition with a random full stop in a place where it shouldn't be. So there you go. That's the update. I'm waiting to order the author copies because I've re-uploaded the manuscript this afternoon, and I'm just waiting for Amazon to approve it so that I can order my author copies. The scheduled release date is now the 14th. I'm hoping it will be earlier than that, but who knows? Who knows? The secrets of the black magic box. We'll see what happens when I get my author copies through and see what occurs. But I just wanted to come on and do a little update. This is the life of the self-published author. Loads of proof copies, potential author copies with issues. That's just life, isn't it? That's life. But if you are desperate to get your hands on a copy, you can get the ebook right now on Amazon. And the paperback will be out in April, she says confidently, unless something goes horribly wrong. And if something goes horribly wrong, I'll be back to do another video to complain about whatever it is that went horribly wrong with the damn book. But keep your fingers crossed for me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you really soon. Take good care. Bye.